Hello guys, and welcome back once again to my channel. So quickly, I'm responding to a video that I did concerning Ghanaian women as to whether we submissive, and then a lot of people were saying that I was dodging the question. But honestly, the question from where I am coming from and where I sit, when we take Ghanaian women, we are raised to have that mentality that we're going to get married. So once you're going to get married, you are raised to put your husband on a pedestal. You are raised to basically have a particular attitude going into marriage. But men are not trained the same way. Basically, our men are not raised the same way. So that creates a divide between a woman and then a man, in both the African context and then in the Ghanaian context. So the man is here and then the woman is here, and basically the man is the final authority at home, and he gets to take the decisions, and then he takes decisions that he doesn't run by his wife. But then the wife, because the husband is the boss, she has to make sure that she run every decision with the husband, and then the husband has to agree before she can go ahead. So she wants to go to school, the husband says don't go to school, and then she stays at home. She wants to start a business, the husband says no, you cannot start a business, so she doesn't start a business. She wants to do something as a career, the man says that no, women who work are bossy, or women who are educated are bossy, so you shouldn't do that. And then the woman ends up just staying at home. So when we talk about submissiveness, especially in our context, knowing how we are raised, the question then is, who are we submitting to? Because if I sit here and say that women should be submissive, who are they being submissive to? Right? So they are being abused, they are being overworked, abused both emotionally and physically, verbally, and then they are just supposed to stomach it and stay in there. Right? They'll tell you to be tolerant, you that is how marriage is, it's difficult, and then you're just supposed to just stay there and be a good wife, you know, for the sake of your children, because you don't want society to ridicule your family. Because when we get married, it's many families, I always say that it's 8 families, 16 families that are coming together. So it's a lot of families that are coming together, and you do not want to embarrass your family, and they do not want you to embarrass them. So you're going to stay in there. Right, so the question is, who are you being submissive to? Is it the man that expects that when you are pregnant, you should be carrying a basin full of water on your head? You should go to the farm and till the land. You should do all the housework, stand on your feet and cook and fill the fridge, etc. Is that the kind of man that we are being asked to be submissive to? Or is it the man that thinks about us, that knows that we are also human, that takes our ideas, opinions and views, etc., and work with, right? And then we weigh it and see which is the best? Or is the man that basically takes all the decision, and I'm just supposed to say yes boss, yes sir, yes husband, you are petonye, or yeah miura, is that how it's said? So yeah, who are we exactly submitting to? So I think that it's easier if the men are actually being the one that is going by the Bible, because for us, we already raised to be good wives. Okay, so if we have men that are committed, if we have men that think about us, then it makes marriage a lot easier. Because in today's day, men are actually angry that women, modern women or modern Ghanaian women, are not like their mothers and are not like their grandmothers. That basically tells you that there is a problem. Right? There is a problem, because you saw your mother struggle, you saw your mother suffer, you saw your mother aged rapidly, right? And then it doesn't bother you. You are asking yourself, why is my wife not like that? Why is my wife not struggling? Why is my wife not the one waking up at 3 a.m. and basically labeling until it's like late 11, 12 before she goes to sleep and wake up again very early? So you want us to be your parents, you want us to be like the way your mother was, you want us to struggle the way your mother struggled, you want us to be pregnant and carry heavy things on our head and still go to the farm and do all the struggling, wash, scrub, clean and everything, and still go to work and make money and bring something to the table. And some do not even want their wives to work at all. We'll get to talk about that, right? So when we talk about submissiveness, from this background that Ghanaian women are raised to be wives, but Ghanaian men are not raised to be husbands. And then African women in the larger context are trained to be wives, but the men are not raised to be husbands. Then we need to be asking the men a lot more questions than we are asking of women, or we are demanding of women. So are these men ready to actually respect their wives, to actually wives for who they are, not superhumans, because we are not superhumans, right? We are not superhumans. So are you ready to meet us halfway, like you are asking us to meet you halfway? Because I'm not going to tell women who have already been asked to suck it up and just stay in there and be positive and maybe things will work out, and even if he's hitting you, stay in there. If it's verbally abusing you, stay in there. If you are struggling, stay in there and it's going to be okay one day. I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to say that be submissive to such a man. So the question that I want women to ask is, who am I being submissive to? And you, the men, the question that you should be asking yourself is, who am I? Am I the kind of man that a woman can actually let go of her guard around me and then she'll still be protected? I'm not saying you should go on stage and be slapping someone for a woman. No, African women, we do not condone that in any way. No woman will say go and slap anyone for me. But the bottom line is, would I feel protected, not verbally abused, not as to be the one basically doing everything at home while still going out there to make some money, to take care of some things in the house? I will not be the one that is being cheated on. I will not be the one that is being beaten. I will not be the one that is verbally being abused, and then I'll still just suck it up and stay in there. So yeah, it's a tricky, it's not a one-way street. It's a tricky something. And well, yeah, let's keep the conversation going. I will probably have to talk about that some more. So comment, let me know what you think. Largely, let me know what you think, and subscribe and like the video. So I'll see you later in the next one. Bye.